Hi, chat. I forgot to join a Discord channel for the thing. Wait, there we go. Okay, I'm here. There we go. Okay. I just started streaming. I looked at my screen. I was like, wait a minute. I'm not there. Hi, chat. I need to set everything up. One moment. Okay. There we go. I gotta ping my Discord real quick. One moment. Hi, Don. There we go. Okay, hi chat. We're playing more Limbus Company today. Whoa, no way. We are currently in the Nocturnal Sweeping Intervallo. Also, I did a tiny little bit of grinding. I got to level 55 on Index Dawn and level 52 on Lord Honglu. That's literally all I did off stream though, so. But yeah. Is there any new? There's new extraction stuff, isn't there? Oh. Target extraction Ryoshu. Oh. Oh yeah, we have that. Yeah. Encore. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nothing crazy. I'm waiting on an event, I guess. I mean, yeah, we've already gotten the main ID for this current extraction, so might as well save for whatever event comes next. I'm hoping Walpurgis is soon. I'm checking the Project Moon YouTube account every now and then just to like see if they've announced anything, but no, I haven't seen anything. Okay. Yep. Why did my AMD thing show up on screen? Okay. Let's actually like play it and stuff. Suspicion. Oh yeah, last time we just got to the like hotel place that looks bigger on the inside because of the buildings around it, I guess. I think that was the explanation. I do struggle to see how it went from will we all fit inside this building to wow, this is like way bigger than it looks on the inside. Like this is, I feel like even if it looked small on the outside, you'd be able to tell that you'd be able to fit at least, right? Oh god, I gotta voice people. Oh man. Okay. Or not, okay. Everyone was busy looking around and commenting on various things in our lodging, but Sinclair appeared to be the most anxious of them all. Sweeping time, yo. I think, I don't know. I mean, the intervallo is called Nocturnal Sweeping, and they were talking about the sweepers. So I'm hoping we do get to fight sweepers. It would kind of suck if we don't get to fight sweepers soon. And I might finish this intervallo of the stream. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but it should be not super long, right? Sinclair. Sorry, my voice for Dante is still funny sometimes. I don't know why. Something in here stands out. Like, imagine an ideal picture. What? Ideal? Sorry. Did you? I forgot. Yeah, doesn't like Yisong like sound like ideal and like yeah. Oh, I missed that show, Yisong. That's not what I was. I'm not. Anyway, am I the only one that feels like something stands out like a sore thumb from the whole picture? Oh yeah, glad you brought it up. I didn't say anything because I thought it was just me. Roger. So what's so off about this place? Isn't it obvious? Where'd all the complimentary snacks go? That's what that. What's that weird mystery table at the center of the room? What? Complimentary snacks? Oh. Yeah, I didn't read who was talking. I thought they were both talking still. Yeah, Roger was talking about the complimentary snacks, and he was talking to yeah, okay. Oh, that is kind of weird, though. What's that table doing there? I don't know. It seemed relatively normal. It's just kind of far away from, like, the seating. I guess that is weird. Its saturated colors are quite the pleasant sight to behold. But yeah, sometimes people just put tables as, like, decoration, right? Not necessarily to be used as tables. The horse is here, welcome. So, is it any better in... What the hell is that hideous table? Dang. The kerfuffle sparked by the particularly unsightly piece of indoor furniture calmed somewhat once everyone made it inside the building. Why? It's not that. It's a table. I mean, it's kind of weirdly placed. It's a weirdly placed table, but, like, it looks all right. It's not terrible. Of course, no one was able to discern the real purpose of that table yet. Every step on this floor leaves black residue on the shoes. Oh. Not only the floor, touching the walls leaves an unidentified black substance on one's fingers. Oh. Not to mention how the walls ripple in an odd fashion. What could possibly be the construction of this structure? Is it made of, like, what's the stuff that pencils are made of? Not lead, obviously. Is this Canto 9? No, this is Intervallo 5? No, wait. It said Intervallo 5, but this is like the Intervallo after Canto 7. Right before Canto 8. Why do I forget what pencils are made of? I can't remember the word for the life of me. I was gonna say it, and then I, like, couldn't think of it. And now I'm stuck on that. Someone freaky was definitely in this house, dang. It's gonna bother me for so long. Yo, how's it going? Welcome. Carbon? No, not carbon. Maybe it's made of carbon, but what's the specific thing? Like the writing part, not the wood. It's obviously not wood, but like what? Why am I forgetting this? This is. Okay, well, my guess is that the maintenance staff's been slacking. Maybe, but why is everyone so neatly? Why is everything so neatly organized? If that's the case, I've been to enough CD establishments to tell when a place has gone a while without a tidy up. Pensacor is called lead, colloquially. I mean, graphite. Yes, it's graphite. That's the word, graphite. You know, the lead part is a misconception, right? If it was made of lead, everyone would be poisoned and dying slowly. At least it appears that the room is furnished with a bed. While this is far from optimal, Executive Manager, we may be able to rest here. Which canto is this? This is, what you call it? The nocturnal sweeping intervallo. Huh, I guess they really didn't have the time to clean up. Jashichun, the last person to walk in after having taken her time to examine the area outside the lobby, stared blankly around the room and with an aghast expression. I'm not even sure what to say to this ridiculous negligence. then found her room after leaving a scathing remark. It ain't the first time we're sauntering right into some shady business in it. Let's just cross that bridge when we come to it, yeah? I guess. Anyone could tell there was something definitely wrong about that guy. Some sinners, including Heathcliff, had already slumped to the floor vociferously. I've never heard that word before in my entire life, expressing their desire to rest with a collective sigh of exhaustion. Well, it is pretty awkward, but at least we have a roof over our heads. In that case, Dante, perhaps this may be a good time to announce today's close of business. Uses soft C, like vociferously. Vociferously. Still a weird word. Huh, I've never made this announcement outside the bus before. Oh, right, I hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners. I may have found a very broken way to get a 3-star ID. What? Oh. Understood. Thank you kindly. Starting now, you will all be given a maximum of 12 hours to partake in sleep and rest. The duration is subject to change. Have a good night. Make a guest account and use gacha. But then you would be on the guest account. I got my bunch of down. Dang. As soon as she finished, the sinners each began to relax in their own ways, some stumbling into their rooms, while others lingered to speculate over the bizarre table at the center of the room. Save for Otis, that is. Got something to say, Otis? Yes, executive manager, about our guide, I forget how to pronounce this name. Jingtao, right? I think. Oh, your new best friend from earlier. Seems like you guys were getting along pretty well. What? That is simply untrue. Did you not see the signal I gave you earlier? What signal? Oh, you mean when you nodded slightly in my direction? Indeed, that individual has an informational advantage over us when it comes to this locale. Regardless of how sound the accusations we came up with were, he would have been able to explain them away with using his familiarity with the region. I thought, as the party with an informational disadvantage, it would be wise to feign camaraderie and friendship with the individual and go along with their plans while trying to dig out as much intel as possible. I seriously thought that suspicious guy totally won you over. Executive manager, I've been in this business for many years. How could you even imagine that I would be fooled by an amateur spy who's so overly it's nothing. Otis's disappointment was palpable, but she stopped herself as though she remembered that there were more important matters at hand. My God, I am bad at reading out loud when I have to read a lot of words. Whenever I'm doing like a main canto where they're actually like dialogue, where there's actually like dialogue and I don't have to read every single word, I can properly read. It's just that whenever I'm like reading like for long periods of time, I just stumble over my words like all the time. I'd say I'd indexed on in the same count. Dang. I don't know if it's just me, but you're really quiet. Oh, that might be something. Hold on, let me check. You are correct. Thank you, chat, for pointing that out more often. Oh my God. I have gone entire streams without having my microphone properly on because we've discussed this before. I have like a thing where my my microphone just turns itself off, or turns off all of its plugins for no reason. And it just like doesn't tell me, and it's really dumb. Yeah, while it is uncertain as to how long that individual will be accompanying us, It would be reasonable to speculate that he approached the LCCB with the explicit purpose of eliminating Honglu Jiabaoyu. Oh yeah, yeah. I present the fact that it was Pilot, that inexperienced greenhorn, who somehow conveniently came across this connection, as another evidence supporting the suspicion. That's also true. Faust also has information to share. Is it sweeping time? I think so, maybe, almost. Faust joined the conversation after listening to us discuss for some time. A review of every known taboo has failed to identify one he called residential non-aggression taboo that universally prohibits the act of violence within residential areas. Oh. Then that also has to be. It is too early to come to conclusions regarding that matter. It appears that this area, Hongyuan, I learned to pronounce something one stream, and then I fail to pronounce it like after the stream. Like I just completely forget it after the stream's over. Has taboos that change depending on your location within its territory. However, considering every other circumstantial evidence, we can come to the conclusion that he was most likely lying to us. Your assessment cannot be denied. In that case, we must already be deep within the enemy's machinations. The constant stream of random assailants we faced earlier was also most likely part of their plan. It may very well be that this building itself is also a trap, yet we lack the intelligence about this particular backstreets to be certain. However, we do have one minor advantage. It seems that they severely underestimated our capabilities, given the low caliber of assailants they decided to send after us. One thing we can capitalize on is that mutual lack of intel. Keep our guard up, remain alert, and we should be able to navigate our way out of this trap, Executive Manager. Okay, I get it now. I'm sorry about the misunderstanding. Honestly, I didn't know who or what to trust. Then I would appreciate it if you trust me fully next time. You can sweep me anytime. Like the sweepers? Is that... You're referring to the sweepers? Okay. How is the earlier battle themes? What? Otis bowed politely and returned to her room. Fausto and I chatted a little bit more about Qingtao and his plans, but our discussion ended without bearing much fruit. Darn. All right. Ooh, there's somebody out over here. Oh god, not even a battle node, just a story node. Oh no. Oh god, I hate it when they throw a bunch of story nodes at us because I just need to read out loud. It's awful. Right. I realized that Honglu was missing as I was spending time chatting with the sinners. I didn't notice him going into his room. So I walked to the exit about to look for Honglu outside and ran into Jia Shichun and Wei, who decided to stay in the room close to the door. It's getting late. Where are you going alone without a guard? Yeah, true. That would suck. That's like really dangerous for Dante to be doing, especially in the trap. Story nodes are great because it's 43 lunacy, true. I also just have to read. Witnessing like some kind of Canto 8 surrendered witnessing. I didn't know it was called that. You need help making a bleed team. I do not have like any bleed ID. I have a few bleed IDs, but they're not good enough to like throw on a team. So I cannot help you there. Oh, just looking for Honglu. Right, I can't understand what you're saying. Yeah, forgot about that. Oh, right. When it comes to conversing without the sinners, I find that there are two types of people. The first type usually says whatever's on their mind without pausing or caring to hear my reply. Given that this type of person isn't actually looking to communicate with me, that simplifies things a little on my end. However, it's also oddly insulting as it seems as though they don't recognize me as a human, but rather a wall or a clock on a wall. I have two really good bleed IDs, yo. You pulling for the new ID coming out tomorrow? What new ID? Oh, isn't that like the Ishmael ID? Maybe. I do think I might need a new Ishmael ID, but I also don't know if I want to spend all my lunacy before Walpurgis, because I know every time I don't like save up for Walpurgis and even spend like a little bit of it, the amount of lunacy that I need is always just like slightly more than I have it on me at the moment, and I need to grind a little bit more, and then I get it afterwards. Like I get only the 10 pull like after I run out of lunacy. You know, I have to grind for that. When's Walpurgis? I don't know, but it should be coming up soon, right? Every 2 months. It's been like 2 months, over 2 months, I think, right? Since the last one. That's just what my chat told me, though, so I don't know. I'm waiting for an announcement soon. Should be happening, hopefully. I don't know. But maybe it's not gonna line up. Maybe they're gonna give it a little bit between like the current IDs are releasing, because they're still releasing a bunch of them for Canto 9, right? And a new to Limbus, so that's fair. Yeah, I can't say that I'm new to Limbus anymore, can I? Dang. So Ishmael is good enough for the entire playthrough, should be fine. Okay. Yeah, because my current Ishmael is like just barely the level, and she's like doing fine. So I guess once I level her up to be like fully everything, you know? Canto 3 right now. Oh. Which one is that? That's whose Canto is that? Wait. I'm trying to remember. It's Gregor, Roja, and then is that Sinclair, right? I don't know. I might be getting it wrong. Sinclair Canto? Ah, yeah. Yeah, that one's good then, yeah. And the other type is the one that reads me so well they might as well be able to hear what I'm saying. Virgilus falls into the latter category. He recognizes the pitch of my tics and talks, reads my body language, or sometimes even claims to see my expressions, like how Don Quixote does. And Jashichun, who saw through me with that short exchange. Okay, let's see. Just looking to get some early morning air. Oh, does your prosthetic head even have a respiratory function? Wouldn't have guessed from the way it looks. Did not belong in either category. No, not really. I'm just looking for Honglu because I haven't seen him in a while. Bring back the cat profile picture. I'm sorry, it's on my Discord. I'm keeping it there, but I have to have an actual branding to my channel, otherwise I'll never grow. Ooh, should I change my... Should I add, like... What should I add to my name? Everyone... I feel like, anyone on YouTube and Twitch who has, like, a name that is also, like, a word that, like, people can search, they have to add, like, something to it. Like, I want to be a VTuber and also add VT to my name, because that would make it much simpler, but I don't know if I'm allowed to do that yet. Because I know... I know some people will get mad at you for, like, breaking taboos in the VTubing space. So I don't know if I have to have an actual VTuber model to have VT in my name. Do I have to put, like, PNG in my name currently? Because I know search terms have got to be awful for my channel. Because it's literally just freckles. What was the deal Don made with Verge? That is very much the spoilers. Rec VT. That is not the thought process I went with, but maybe. Yeah, Freckles was pretty hard to search on my TV. Yeah. I know I've tried to like search for my channel occasionally just to like see if I would even show up, and I just don't. If you search up Freckles on YouTube, you get like skincare routines. Freckles TTV? I don't know, but I also do YouTube. I don't know, I need to speak to other VTubers about this. Maybe I could just add PNG to my name. I've seen people with PNG in their name. Freckles PNG. That could work. This is a civilized chat. Freckles YTTV. Freckles U Twitch.tv. Yeah. Freckles YTP? Isn't that YouTube poop? That's okay. Alright, back to the game. I'll think about it. You're shaking your head, so no. Then are you looking for something to eat? She's a new one, the type that tries to figure out what I'm saying without asking for help. My lady, would it not be wise to wake or find someone who might be able to translate? They would have done that themselves if it weren't something important. I'm kind of curious, though. What was that hand gesture you made when you first asked? You, brought your index fingers to your cheeks. Okay, welcome back. YouTube poop, I haven't heard that term in a long, long time. I've occasionally gotten, like, a video in my recommended with the, like, in parentheses? Not parentheses. Yeah, parentheses. Yeah, in parentheses, like, YTP. It's weird. It's like a rare find that happens. People still make those. It's crazy. Well, Honglu's always smiling. So I thought maybe I could simulate his smile to convey what I'm looking for him. Perhaps it was an effort to express cuteness or beauty. What? No, I was just trying to express a smiling face. Oh no, this isn't gonna be easy, is it? Oh, they're TikToking a lot more vigorously. Hey, I think you're onto something. This conversation was starting to veer into completely unintended territory. After a bit of trial and error. I see, you're looking for my big brother, huh? We took some very roundabout ways, but I eventually was able to get her to understand what I was trying to say. Why don't you just, like, carry, like, a pen and paper? You could totally do that, right? just like have, like, a notebook. Like, that would, like, just write on a note. You have a tablet, actually. You have an iPad. You own an iPad. It's in your back pocket. And we've seen chat functions exist on that iPad. Well, if he's who you're looking for, that's easy. You should be able to find him by the lounge back there. I doubt he got very far from here, if he even left. So that's what you were trying so hard to communicate. Yashichin was, strangely enough, disappointed and dispirited by my reply. I did have something to tell you, too, but never mind. I feel like it's like the mood's been ruined. Let's talk about this another time. I was curious, but it would also take ages for me to ask how she's feeling, so I nodded to express my gratitude before heading back to the entrance. What's this, some sort of nocturnal sweeping? Oh god. The sweepers. If you... Oh, Priest Gregor. I wasn't paying much attention. I saw... I was like, what are we talking about in chat? What? Pretty sure the sole reason I found you was YouTube recommendations. Yeah, like that. I'm pretty sure that's the only way I get discovery. I need like proper search terms and stuff. I guess. I don't know. I guess my videos could show up in YouTube search recommended. I don't know. Search recommended kind of sucks, doesn't it? In general. Directly if you need a Gregor, I'd probably get Alan Gregor. I already have Alan Gregor. Yeah, I just need to level him up. I also have Firefist Gregor. Okay. And found Honglu gazing at the hazy scene out the opaque window. What are you doing here? People watching. There were some people stumbling through the streets outside. As I stared outside the window at the scene, Honglu seemed to sense what I was thinking and began. Are you worried for me, Dante? Well, yeah, it's your turn, Honglu. It really is. I'm back at H-Corp, and everyone's talking about the family hierarchy selection. But you don't have to worry about me at all. Because I did not wish for anything from Limbus Company. Oh? Really? I'm not like Yisong. I'm not hiding my true feelings. No one gave me a wonderful promise like they would help me recover my torn and broken wings. I joined only to have some new experience, that's all. But we do know that something's definitely going to happen, whatever it might be. Something that will shake you to your very core. Even if you didn't wish for anything, going through something like that could. Probably yes, but it's okay. I'm used to being led by the will of others anyway. No matter what happens here, I can't do this like everyone else. Oh? Small question, huh? Is Fell Bullet Yisong good? I have no idea. Chat? Because that's how it's always been. Whatever happens to me or those around me, I only... Loud, boisterous bellow suddenly cut Honglu off before he could even finish his sentence. Oh? Oi, sorry, starting off with oi. Let go of me. Just listen to that sod talk and tell me I'm not supposed to get mad at that. Dang it, lower your voice. What are you guys doing back there? Gregor and Heathcliff, who were most likely hiding behind the entrance door, tumbled into view. Knew I shouldn't have come here with this guy. Couldn't you be patient for even a few minutes before bursting out of here? How long have you two been listening? From the very start, course. Though he was finally making some sense at first, but what's that? You're used to following others' will? I didn't mean to irk you, Heathcliff. I'm only telling you the truth. Bloody hell. I'm about to burst a vessel. Sorry, he's funny language, or language? Funny accent. Am I supposed to practice patience after listening to that drivel? I think I'm practicing plenty of patience despite you calling me Buggy. I think I missed that out of nowhere, so yeah, you are. That's not what I... Finally, some silence. Anyway, sorry about listening in, fellas. I'll let you in on a big secret if you let this one slide, though. What's the secret? Gregor rubbed his arm awkwardly as I stared at him in silence, then pointed at a pillar in an exaggerated motion. Guess who's hiding behind that pillar, manager? With that, two familiar figures stumble into view from behind the pillar. How could you betray us like that, Gregor? I didn't expect Ryoshu. E-W-A-H-A. Bad week and highly annoying. Good night, snooze fests, she says. Huh? Did I get that wrong? I never said GNS. Where did you get a FU? Ryoshu looked at Sinclair with some interest before slicing open the ceiling above the entrance. And with an uncharacteristically wet noise for something cutting through a wall, a black ink-like substance dripped onto the floor, followed by Roja and Otis crashing down after it. Get the fuck out. I didn't realize I had garnered such attention for my story. Executive Manager, the sole reason I followed you out here was for the purpose of protection. As I was concerned for your safety, I am not like the others who have followed you merely to sate their curiosities. Me, I was just bored. Then shall we continue the conversation, Dante? I forgot to read the other one, I'm sorry. Everyone, back to your rooms, now! Alright. The Heishu pack, wait, whoa. Oh! Okay, oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Chat, this sucks. Huh. I guess level 21. I guess we use a support for, let's use an Otis support. Have we used an Otis support yet? We have, but I want to try the other ones. Upgrade, ring, pointless and borrow and assault now. I can't upgrade anyone. Molar office fixer, is that Olga Otis? That might be fun. Tremor. You just realized? It is, yeah. I mean, I haven't looked at this before. This is the support one. Discard, okay. Oh, if I had if I had Honglu in this group, then I'd be good. But let's use Ujat or Ujat. I don't even know how. I've never known how to pronounce that. Oh, wait. All right. Are you outside? Not yet, I don't think. I'm assuming we will be soon. Alright, let's see how to use this one. Thinking and Tremor. Okay. Yours? Oh, that's yours? It's all about to get murked? Yeah, probably. Or not if we've got aggro. Protection, sinking. I thought that was my shared ID, but it's someone else with less ego. Hey, I've got like a lot of random people that like showed up to the stream as friends. Okay, well, let's go. Level 46, dang.
길이 같으니
I mean, we're not super
더
far off.
들어주지.
After that little kerfuffle, just as everyone was scattering to their rooms, Otis suddenly began to vehemently oppose leaving me all on my own. I mean, that's fair. Are you absolutely certain, Executive Manager? I mean, I have a feeling that the walls and the floor being, like, covered in a residue is probably not the safest thing, so it would make sense to not be alone. Seriously, don't worry about it. I usually took the night watch on the bus anyway. That is true. However, we are currently in uncharted territory for our team. We do not have much experience sleeping at a place where our safety isn't an absolute guarantee. Hey, we're literally right next door to them. It'll take less than 5 seconds for us to come over when something happens. Do you not know that every second matters in emergencies? Now, Babushka de camp? Let's get you out of here. I mean, Otis is right? Like, we have already established that this place very likely is a trap. So, like, yeah. And if we've fought in front of, what's his name? Then there's a chance that we have revealed our ability to revive with Dante. So he would know to go after Dante. I feel like this is one of those rare occasions where Otis is 100% correct in every aspect of the argument, right? Like, I call her Granny even though she's right. An oddly familiar sequence of events and words played out, and they eventually left my room, gently closing the door behind them. Finally, some peace and quiet. I sit in the corner of the bed, surrounded by silence, and allow my shoulders to slump for once. I don't need to sleep like the sinners do, but the fatigue doesn't seem to go away on its own. I need some time to relax and empty my thoughts every once in a while. Oh, so you're still conscious, okay. While I've gotten somewhat used to the pain, it still hurts like hell when I rewind the sinner's time. Yeah. And the longer this journey got, the more frequent and severe the sinner's injuries became. They did get stronger, that's for sure, but so did our enemies, which means that my clock is always turning and turning without a moment to rest. Yo! Loading screen. Yeah, that one. So I think of the star, and also the star that we saw at the beginning. Yeah, that's what the loading screen is. Yeah, okay. Before the great gates, which I face with every revival, I witness its intricate engravings and feel its silent vibrations. Oh yeah, what is this? There is like... This feels like a singularity level thing, isn't it? Yeah. Right? Like, you know how like Cogito is like... You gotta draw from it. This is like a similar thing, right? You draw from the well of whatever this is to revive them. Alright, you read that, yeah? Even after a whole year, I'm still no closer to understanding what they're supposed to represent, but by emptying my thoughts and just taking in the sights, I find myself calming down. Pretty sure it's mentioned that Dante has a golden bow in their brain? Oh. Surely reading Dante's Inferno explains it all. True, probably. Oh, is this like the gate to hell? Is that what this is? That was my first thought, because isn't this like big gate like this usually the representative of like hell in like a lot of stories? Am I literally like pulling them out of hell? Is that what I'm doing? Dante's Inferno does not explain much, Al. Shard of it is in their head. and is often referred to as the gate of hell. Yeah. Hmm. Also, the wind is quite cool and crisp tonight. Wait, that's weird. Wind? What's this sudden chill? Oh, we're gonna be outside. Oh no. Something opened the window, but there's no way this gentle breeze could have unlatched and left my window wide open like that. And if it did, it would have made a pretty loud noise. Besides, this chill isn't coming from in front of me. I slowly turn around to look at where the window was supposed to be, only to see a melted wall and an intruder slinking through this newfound opening. Who are you? This is where you run. Otis was right, and I agreed. Oh my god, okay. As though driven by some unknown survival instinct, I rolled off the bed. But there was already a blade right at where my neck and head met. Its steel was a shearing cold. Just a little nudge and I'd be dead even before I could even make a tick. I remembered how worried Otis was to leave me alone. I thought she was just being paranoid. I should have trusted her judgment. Just as I was getting ready for my final struggle, my final moments filled with regret about not listening to Otis's advice. Hey, Ryoshu. Hmm? A pathetically thin blade. Too delicate to have the clock CIH, don't you think? Cut in half, yeah. Ryoshu leapt down from the ceiling and deflected the assailant's dagger away from me. Was she on the ceiling? Huh? Ryoshu! Stuck in thinking I was about to see something interesting, but you're just some beast with steel. I looked up to see the ceiling torn open, dripping with viscous paint-like fluid, just as I saw earlier during my conversation with Honglu. Oh, it's made of like a weird liquid. Okay. Executive Manager, are you unharmed? And Otis peeking out from the gap. I, Otis, was the one who instructed Ryoshu that the ceiling had a room to hide in. Remember that? Shut up and help me. Oh, I thought this one was just some beast with steel. Could have cut this beast in half, sword and all, had I not been on the bus. Oh yeah, all of your abilities were diminished the moment you were hired by this company. Equally defanged and depowered, if you will. I suddenly recalled Hohenheim's commentary back at the LCE. I had a vague notion from what he meant, but now I was really feeling it. NFW, what is happening? No fucking way? Just as Ryoshu was struggling to stop that one blade, the intruder pulled out another dagger with their other arm and slashed at Ryoshu's neck. Oh my god. A beast of the Heishu pack. Ryoshu only listens to people who are stronger than her, so Otis and Ton. It's funny. The intruder would have cut her throat had Wei not burst through my door. Who wields you now? I don't suppose dialogue is an option. Light enters not the vast garden, yet falls a star into its fathoms still. No. The intruder reached into his clothes, muttering an odd invocation. Shit, a talisman. Huh. Wait, get us together. My lady. Just as the intruder's muttering began to grow intense, Jashichun leapt into my room and struck the stranger with her fan. Were you going to let that bastard finish that stupid spell? They almost activated the Q-Corp talisman. Oh? Apologies, my lady. It seems that I still remain somewhat bound by that spell. Listen, you're no longer a Heishu. You serve me now. Got that? You don't have to let those things control you anymore. Introducing the furries hiding under straw hats. Oh. Oh, is that why they're called the pack? I see. Yes, my lady. My apologies. Ah. Fell limply to the bed with the sudden alleviation of stress and pressure. Hey, are you... I can't understand them anyway. I managed to stop the assassin before he laid hands on them, fortunately. Got it. I don't think there was anyone else in here. Let's switch the lights on. Click. When the lights came on, we saw... This one's from a Mao branch, isn't it? Species are based off the Chinese zodiacs, which are only animals. Oh. There was a black bamboo hat wearing assassin on the ground. The walls! The walls that appeared solid before we all went to sleep were now melting away as if they were a viscous fluid. Vicious fluid, yeah. That's the word. There's something wrong with this building. I knew that they must have done something to the building, but... How is a Heishu here? This whole operation's gotta be spearheaded by someone with real power. This isn't just an ambush from an overexcited family hierarch contestant. What I don't understand is why the Mao branch? There are better Heishu branches to use if all they wanted was to cut off the clock's head. Then they must have had a different purpose, huh? They're getting us outside. That's the entire purpose. Correct. This one is from the Mao branch of the Heishu packs, which means more of them must have infiltrated this building. Though not at the scale of the Z branch. The Mao branch always moves in groups. Therefore, their goal must be to kill every guest staying at this Keshan, including you, my lady. Then we've got to keep moving. We can't let them surround us if we want even a chance of surviving this. Dante! Cinders burst into my room, slamming the door open again. Howard! Thank me later. If we don't move our asses, then we're as good as dead, Way. Yes. We don't have time to contact the main forces of our faction at the family mansion. You know what to do when we're at a numerical disadvantage, right? It will be done, my lady. Not Manager Esquire. Jiaxichin and Wei immediately stormed out of the room as soon as they saw the sinners enter, as though they've been waiting in here for my protection. Don Quixote and Gregor stood red-faced on the edge, and on edge. Mersault was covered in battle wounds, and Otis wore an inscrutable expression. Stand before you in shame to have to borrow the hands of another to protect to protect the executive manager. Tisk. No, I should have listened to what you said. Extrapolating from the pattern by which the walls have disintegrated, it is likely that they utilized the identical means of infiltration for each sinner. Oh, right, you were attacked by bamboo-headed assailants, too. Their ranks numbered many, Manager Esquire, yet for how many of them there were, they were unsettlingly silent. Verily, we were almost... not almost. I saw on the way here that some of us did get killed, impaled straight through the guts. Dang. So what he said about fighting indoors was a taboo. Well, isn't it actually a taboo? By the head, right? Like, isn't that one of the things that, like, that's one of the reasons the sweepers don't go indoors, right? No, it's going into people's homes, right? So I guess this doesn't count as a home. No? I could have sworn I heard that somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. Destroying buildings is a taboo. Yeah, that's where I got it from. That's the reason the sweepers don't do it, yeah. Yes, a lie. Oh, whew. How utterly cowardly and unjust of these vile curs to strike from the shadows. Alas, now it's not the moment to ruminate upon their villainy. Correct. Besides, there's more of them waiting to sink their blades into us. That's why bullets aren't allowed to be strong enough to penetrate walls. Oh. Unless they're the Atelier kind. I forget what is Atelier again. All right. Mersalt, you're probably gonna die. So sorry about that. Just guard, I guess. Yeah. Mersalt with no ID. It's actually my highest like leveled ID. It's level 21. If anything, we can use the daily thing, right? The Atelier bullets, they got through their system by just collapsing any wall they can penetrate. Ah. Also, yeah, I was gonna say one of the best battle OSTs. Yo. It is neat. This unit has Jet Vanguard. Hold on, let me read this actually. So plus 50% damage. Okay, how do I get that? How do you get that? Turn start if enemy has any of the panic type changing effects. Okay. So we need to make them panic. I see. So maybe save that for the next turn.
Keep going.
What note is this? This is I forget. We'll see in a second, I guess. Station counter, yeah. They need to have an effect that changes their panic type. Yeah, like if they, I guess, yeah, that's probably not going to happen in a battle like this, is it? Dawn, you gotta use the thing. What is this? You're target with a marked skill. Okay. You actually, yeah, you're fine. Is that base Mersalt? It is. I forgot that I couldn't take, or I could just like not take Mersalt in, right? I could have just done that. What the hell is this team? I literally, I have to, I have to use this team. I did not choose this. It's required. They're fixed IDs. Oh, Mersalt's staggered. Okay, well, Mersalt's definitely gonna die, but I think we're fine otherwise. We don't seem to be struggling in clashes. You got that. That's all. You've got that. Okay, cool. Good use of your S3 on a guy with 31 health. Oh, they're fleeing, not dying. Self base ego is actually goated, by the way. Oh. Hey, okay.
나를 계속 고용해라. 봉헌의 여러
that wasn't too
협회
bad.
중 내가 별나게 보일 수 있겠지.
Hey, we got
하지만
this,
그
even though we're
후에
not technically past it.
흑수들보다도 뛰어나다는 걸 알게 될
Huge.
거다.
We got 2,400.
너와 나의 목적이 이루어진 후다.
Oh man. So can I? Yeah, I have to actually take you. Dang.
원하신다면
Let's get a Prince of La Mancha Land. Ooh. What other ones? This is like charge, right? Yeah. Arcorp might be like busted though, because I remember they were pretty good in in Ruina. Use bamboo kimber salt. Oh, is that blade lineage? Oh my god! Wait, you're right. Whoa. Or the homeland penetrating. Wheel gains 2 final power by the effects count for this turn. Hold on. If I claim their bones, 4 attack for every 7 poison. How do you use this though? Hold on. Yield my flesh to claim the. Okay, that's the gimmick. Skill 3 and then defense, right? I'm assuming that's the same. Right? It's a year 1 ID. It's still kind of goated out. Our corp identities are really old in the Mustang. No, lose the skill 3 clash. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, duh. It is the same. Okay, let's do it. Huge. All right, Otis, you are now a base ID. The hit me, I dare you attack. Yeah.
음악 소리가 들리는군.
Oh yeah, evade's probably gonna be better as well for you, right? Yeah, use your S3.
벤다면 사월을
Base Otis is actually good if you level her up for a base ID. I see.
내 뒤로
I'm glad I'm taking a break from like reading.
탑공창.
You're the person who was building the LobCorp replica in Terraria, right? Yeah. How's it going? Still no S3. I want to use it though. Is this? Yeah, that's huge.
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
태풍. 필연자.
Might just be me, but is it stream buffering every few seconds? My connection is pretty good. It might be either a YouTube thing or a your side thing. Sometimes you just gotta refresh the page. New PNG tuber edition kind of mess with my memory. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been meaning to get a PNG tuber or a VTuber model for a while, but I finally got a chance to do it. Yeah. This is loud on my end. I lowered it for you guys. I'm gonna lower it for me and then raise it for you guys. Background music. I'm just gonna do that. Like the background music is great. It's just really loud for some reason. I've noticed that I just like can't hear myself speak, and then I'll turn it up for you guys a little bit. There we go. Okay. That good on your end? I haven't been following streams, so I was unaware of the changes. Oh, good. Yeah. I gotta play Terraria again. It's been a few days actually. Yield my flesh never loses a clash. It's a rule, dang. I assume it's easier to make it lose on whatchamacallits, on focused encounters instead of non-focused. Oh, Otis is staggered. Oh no.
벤다면 사월을 건다. 남길 말은 없겠지. 살을 베어내고.
그대 흔들려. 운명적인 죽음을. 사정없이 몰아칠 테니.
No one on this bus roll heads. Even Claire, Sunshower, Heathcliff, United Despair, Rodion, and E.L. Mersalt. There's a... Bro, can you get your S3, please? What's going on? Oh, hey, an unopposed attack that's gonna do like 5 damage. Cool. Go ahead.
뺀다면 4월을 걸려.
태풍. 그대 흔들려. 자.
Blade lineage, but I'm gonna say BL regardless of any other connotation. Funny in that way.
미래를 과거와 같이.
Prescript knows best. True. All right. Oh god, I gotta read again. I think we're safe for now. Something tells me that they're not fighting us at full force. At least we routed them, so hopefully that means something. Ah, where'd Don Quixote go? Hark, for I am here. All Might fan, alright. Don Quixote rushed into my room from the hallway outside. I had gone to spy if the other sinners had suffered as we have. Verily, they were indeed targeted as well. Most defended themselves well against the curse, and shall be here post-haste, yet... Not everyone survived, huh? Young Sinclair and Yisong, while it appeareth that they had risen in battle, they were caught unaware by our foes. 'Tis likely that their demise came soon after tripping over each other's foot. Dang. All Might? How embarrassing. And young Heathcliff, isn't that fellow our resident mob fight expert? How do they manage to get him? They didn't get me, mate. I'm as good as new. Heathcliff! Executive manager, go beyond. What's got you so gobsmacked last? I recall a blade lineage, or a blade piercing young Heathcliff in the back of his head. Didst thou turn the clock for him already, Manager Esquire? No, not yet anyway. I mean, that's what this funny itch on the back of my head. Oh. he had a sword in the back of his head, and he moved it and died. Oh my god. Heathcliff reached up to rub the back of his head, then crumbled onto the floor mid-sentence. Heathcliff's not breathing anymore. He's dead. And he even managed to walk all the way over here with that hole in his head. Young Heathcliff. Cartoon-ass logic. I mean, it probably, like, pierced his skull and didn't touch his brain, and the moment he, like, rubbed it and, like, touched the blade, it, like, cut into his brain. That's crazy. Man, if that happened to anyone other than, like, a sinner, that would be tragic. That would, like, genuinely be the worst thing ever. The other sinners are starting to gather, Manager. As pathetic as this force may be, we cannot spare any hands at the moment, Executive Manager. We must join the others as soon as possible and assist them. There are sounds of altercations coming from the lobby. Mao rabbits, yo. Oh yeah, people said Mao Faust was like Rabbit Faust as well, right? Which honestly, at first when I heard Rabbit Faust, I was like, we're not using the Rabbit Faust. We're not using R-Corp Faust. Like, is there an R-Corp Faust? Gotcha. The clock turns as it always does. Why did it sound like that? Sometime later. Hey! Whoa, please, hold on a moment. You? No R-Corp Faust, dang. I can still see some people inside the lobby, which was also in the bizarre process of melting away. Phew. Among them, I notice Jia Shichun clashing against a figure wearing a bamboo hat. Going on the offensive already, huh? How come a big shot in control of a Heishu pack decided to come after small fries like us? And behind the black bamboo hat, the black bamboo hat wearing assassin stood. He said that you have tracked me down, so certain of your own safety, but my master has already prepared countermeasures. There stood Qingtao, our supposed collaborator who's led us here, and Wei, who was threatening him with a sword. So you were behind this. Ah, it's you. I sussed out that you'd be planning something like this, but you lacked the patience to pull it off. You're quite observant. I thought I had completely won you over. Wonder, are the Maos the most versatile Heishu? I don't know. I don't really know any of the Heishus other than Mao. Bamboo-headed Kim would obliterate everyone here? Yeah, probably. You must know that at H-Corp, there's but one path to survival and riches. Choose a family hierarch candidate and serve them with utter loyalty. But who in their right mind would serve young Master Bao Yu? He who has grown up with no hardship. He who doesn't possess even a single speck of ambition. You shut your bloody mouth, yeah? And you, rich boy? Or are you just gonna sit there and let that talk shite to your face? Ah, British people. But he's right that I don't have any ambitions. You got no self-respect? What do you have anyway? Okay, everyone shut up for a second. He's obviously taunting you. Stop indulging him. Wei, speak. I know that you have no means to wield a Heishu pack. So speak, which master did you choose to serve? Who controls them? Ah, so they're curious. Stay your sword, Zilu. Zilu? Another unfamiliar voice from the shadows. Huh. Young master, are you certain this is wise? Worry not, they're destined to be swept away by the morning dew anyway. That's just wrong. Like, I know that the sweepers are strong, but I'm pretty sure we, like, surpass them in power, right? I guess not surpass them, but, like... we're at least on the level where we can fight them, right? How strong are the... like, the sweepers aren't actually... like, they were really annoying in Ruina, but, like... we beat them. At, like, a pretty low level, right? They weren't super high up in the list. The trajectory of their fate shall not alter course were they to witness me. Sweepers are weak, but they have numbers? Yeah, true. I mean, like, in total, you know? Like, the sweepers as a whole, if you are fighting, like, a large group of... actually, the sweepers that we fought in Ruina, yeah. In Ruina, you fight sweepers in nests where they've almost been wiped out. Oh. I see. So these are more powerful. Okay. And yeah, also, the sweepers that we fought in Ruina were separated from the rest of the sweepers. So we would have to be fighting a, like, mob of sweepers. Yeah, that would actually be bad. The voice soon reveals himself from the shadows, walking into the light with a casual, assured gait. Huh? Seriously, you? I see, you're... allow me to grace you ignoramuses with my exalted name. I am Yihua, of the Shi family. Shi family, wait. Not Shi Association, but Shi family. Because the blue reverb and the index had been hunting me down, I think? Oh. I see. You may know me as a very prominent candidate to the throne of the family hierarch. All right.
이제 다음 시련만 넘어서면 본인 또한
47% of the damage. Dang.
가족이 될 수 있겠군. 그렇게
Dang, we're almost
된다면 본인은 더 이상
We might need to move into the next canto after this, if there is a canto after this, which there should be, right? They had a prescript to kill sweepers, I believe. Ah. They're feeding sweepers to the carnival. My god, yeah. Who is this? What? Is that like... What? Unexpected foe. Oh. I was looking at that like this was the body, this was an arm, this was an arm, this was a leg, and this was the leg. But no, this is like... Oh wait, is somebody like wearing like a big jacket on their like shoulders and not through their arms, right? Is that Ricardo? Okay. I can go back to my normal... Nope. My normal team.
군주가
Right
나선다.
now.
군주가
Strongest
나선다.
first so that they get extra attacks.
지정
연료는 잔뜩 준비해뒀지.
잠시 같이 걸을 텐가. 네 목적
There we
연료는
go.
잔뜩 준비해뒀지.
말
좋아. 뭐
관역이 생겼나요?
네.
즉시 출격하겠습니다.
돈 벌러 가자.
Oh, was I right? Is that actually Ricardo? Oh god. Sniping spoil. Yeah, also don't spoil chat. Even though I guessed it. Prominent? But of course, I claimed control of a branch of the Heishu packs. While you were wasting your time out there searching for the River of Immortality or whatever. I don't even know where I'd even start to refute your brain-dead accusation. This is way beneath me. I don't even want to address you as my senior either. So who is it? Big Brother Juan? Nah, I can't imagine he'd ever be interested in someone like you. Is that the index messenger in chat? It is. What are you talking about? I'm asking who's you've been suckling on to gain control of the Mao branch, because we both know for sure that there's no way in hell you have the means to control them, right? Little twerp. Are you sure you want to insult my height from where you're standing? Dang. Mr. Yihua. It doesn't seem like the mastermind of this operation was actually anyone important. Agreed. I can tell just by looking at that trailer with the physiognomy. Gnome. Of a deceiver. This is a waste of time. Hey, Zilu, cut them all down. This mission was to assassinate them. To meet them in an open battle, to take the lives of the hierarchy candidates was not what we agreed. What was not what was agreed upon. I can read. Yes, chat. Okay. What the blah blah blah? Just shut up and do as you're told. I may fight to protect your life, yet I cannot do more. A Heishu needs no voices but that of the one who holds their leash. Looks like that Shi Yihua doesn't even control these guys. There was an apt saying, oft invoked in the East. A fox may pretend to be the throne, but only with the blessing of the tiger. Shut up over there. Damn it, the Heishu pack is useless. Can't even get a simple job done. Master Yihua, the Heishu pack was here merely as a backup plan. Our true strategy involves... True. This is fine. I have other plans to sweep you all away. This is the second time this individual has made an odd emphasis on the variation of the word sweep. What, are you saying that you bribed the sweepers or something? While their reaction may appear suspicious, that suggestion is almost an absolute impossibility. The head is at the top of the sweeper's chain of command. In other words, only the head possesses the authority to command them. Right, yeah, of course. I mean, I feel like, especially Faust, or like Faust and Yisong especially, should definitely have put together that the entire building is in fact melting around them, right? You'd think they'd put that together from the walls that are melting, right? Moreover, they are prohibited from touching, let alone entering, any designated residential areas during the night in the backstreets. This is a permanent, immaculate taboo of the head, one of the very first to be introduced. The effort of going through a myriad of paperwork to ensure that Mephistopheles is recognized as a residential vehicle was ultimately to capitalize on this taboo. Yes, it is exactly as you say. What a stupid question to ask, making me anxious out of nowhere. That's soured the mood. Come, let us leave. I had only intended to have them see my face, after all. Too bad I won't even remember them in a few days once they all get swept away. Master Yihua, we best leave before any more unnecessary words are said. If they had access to every singularity, do you think they'd use it to clone arbiters and claws? Probably. I mean, isn't the head's whole thing like that they like make rules and then don't follow them themselves, right? I don't see any reason why they would restrain themselves. I mean, yeah, they do think that we're going to die, right? So I guess on the off chance that we survive, which will happen because we're the main characters, but yeah. Faust is right. These guys are acting way too suspicious not have some scheme brewing back there. Bro, the walls are melting, and the sweepers are outside. It's very obvious what's happening. So overtly suspicious that I'm starting to wonder if they're trying to use reverse psychology on us, walking right into their trap. Well, when surrounded by nothing but uncertainties, there's a solution that usually works. Faust. Faust had intended to make this suggestion first, but it appears that you share the idea. Yup, so Otis. Yes, Executive Manager. We have 12 sinners, Shichun and Wei on our side. And I don't think the so-called Mao branch are willing to fight. Which means that we only have 3 enemies. Shi, Yiha, and our guide, and Zilu the assassin. We have the numerical advantage, don't we? You always make the most accurate read on the battlefield. What's going on over there? What's that tick-tocking noise? Our former guide seemed to have figured out what our conversation was about, because he took a few slow, careful steps away from Shi Yihua before bolting off into the distance. I've been thinking this all day, but he sure is a fast runner. Oh! What is it, Honglu? Did you remember something? I did. I had a hard time recalling this because he isn't from my family. I remember now. You're Big Brother Yihua from the Shi family, right? Didn't that guy just announce that himself earlier? Anyways, Honglu, I'm gonna get that guy and beat the motives out of him. Is that gonna be okay with you? He's not from my family, but I'm sure Big Brother Yihua will be happy to answer your questions. Great, another thing. As your commander, I should probably say something cool to start off the battle, right? Wow, that is going to be that's going to be so cool, like something straight out of a story. Otis said something like this once. God, I need water. Oh my god, I'm almost all the way done my water bottle. What the heck? That even if one side has the absolute advantage in battle, the commander's words may be the deciding factor in who wins and loses. Dante is trying to ore farm. It's not Glaze if the glorious, kind, intelligent, respectful, and courageous executive manager Dante. True. High Fidelity? What's up? That's my name. So I decided to borrow a few words from the book Honglu once lent me. It was the general who said it, I believe. Destroy them all! That was... I swear that the Deku voice is incredibly fitting for Dante. Okay. Oh. Doing a focus battle, alright. That's awesome. Oh, is this a clashable counter? It is. I believe that works. That also works. Get on your horse. Oh, man. Hold on. Unopposed. Oh, wait, now do that. That's still unopposed, yeah. No favored. God, okay. This sucks. It's all neutral. I hate that it's all neutral. Okay. Well, we got one favored, so.
예측할 수 없게. 자,
답공창.
Huge.
회풍.
It sure is one hell of a team. Yeah, I happen to have... Well, I happen to have gotten really lucky with really powerful IDs, but also they're not fully, like, in sync with each other.
결정. 해금. 좋아. 지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
Yeah, we got a little bit of SP from that. That's good. Mashable counter. That's all unopposed. Oh my god, you have 8. I forgot you're like fast and stuff. Okay. Wait. No, not Gregor. No, not Gregor. Karmic consequences. What? Why do I have that? I did that, didn't I? Okay, dang. We need Honglu to clash. God. What are you, some kind of Yakuza Kiwami 3? Yeah.
기꺼이. 내 뒤로.
실행 완료. 미래를 과거와 같이.
If you don't have enough SP when you unlock, you get it, but at a small karmic cost. Oh, I see. Is your thing still
이야기는
not Gregor?
기다려 주시게. 마법의 삐삐님이 전해주는 지령의 해석이 조금.
Eco Awakenings. I did that last turn. Dang. Okay, whatever. We'll still get it. Get in your other stance. You have a lot of health.
위험인물 발견.
친히 목을 떨궈주마.
Maybe
내
it's a bit too
뒤-
early to be bringing up some. Oh, are people talking about stuff? Oh god.
왜 안에 갇혀주마.
31 damage on an S3. That's awesome. Okay. I wish I could drag. I wish I could like do Ruin a combat in this. Gregor. That one. That one. Okay. Bro, why are you not targeting, what you call it? Honglu. Two libraries for an build. I know, but when they have more speed than me and I have to like choose, like look at the thing, like the clashes and see who's clashing with who, I feel like Ruin of Combat works much better for that.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
회풍.
In fact, they actually murdered Choi Hun's family right in front of him to record 5 of Greg's voice lines. I think people have said that like multiple times in my chat. It's really funny though.
몸소 보여주지.
Bro,
어떻게 대관할
this person has
수
so much
중요한
defense.
건지.
Oh. A strange tune crashes through the sound of the. Oh no. It is the middle. Oh no. Oh god. Is this electronic dance music? Something about it sounds familiar. Oh my god. Hey, Ricardo. Oh no. Ah, finally. Thanks for the merry chase you led me on. I have slid ever so slightly further into the world of the Bristly. Let's see. Title 2, Section 11, Row C. The punishment for those who dare flee from the Middle's retribution begins by tearing their legs apart from... Oh my god! Oh, make sure you suffer for all of my time you wasted. What the fuck is that? What are you doing here? What's wrong with you? You've been stalking us all along? Since when is chasing after a thief conflated with stalking? Have you know that I'm still banished from the world of the luscious thanks to you who dared pinch my hair coupons? What the hell? Where'd they come from? You guys are just pissing off people left and right, aren't you? Zilu, take them out. Yeah, you can do that. What an utterly insular fool. What did you say? Do you not know that man? What's the middle doing here? Ricardo, a big brother of the middle. The man who slaughtered the sinners like they were nothing. The man who almost forced me to self-destruct. Faust, don't tell me I have to get ready for that again. No, not yet. A According to the evaluation data of the LCE, the Sinner's power had grown since their time at the Great Lake. Yo. Our chance of victory against this individual has risen to a meaningful degree to forfeit the battle before it even begins. By how much? Enough to put our faith in the uncertainties. Alrighty then, enough with the background noise. I don't know what your business is with these thieves, but I personally traveled all the way to the eastern part of the city because I simply must exact my vengeance against him with my own two hands. I could have simply informed my brothers in the east to let them handle this, but that just wouldn't do. I was determined to see through to the very end myself, even if it meant asking a great brother of the east for a favor. So you there, Half Pint and his cute mini entourage, get the hell out of my sight. The middle's Book of Vengeance comes first. Oh no, you're going to get torn in half. Half Pint, huh? Keep babbling that fat lip of yours, minion of the fingers. Don't dare scare me at all. Don't scare me at all with your cheap hairdo and that garish as hell botched dye job. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna die. He's gonna die right now. Oh, I'm gonna click and he's gonna be ripped in half. You're in the H Corp turf now. I am. Wow, bloody hell, mate. That's messed up. Far too absorbed in his own foolishness to see he's walking right into his own demise. Unexpectedly, Ricardo's face wasn't contorted with wrath, even after enduring that barrage of insults. Instead, he looked surprised. A moment of silence followed, during which he seemed to be absorbed in thought. Phew, impressive. You just set a new record. You're the current record holder for how fast can I get written up in Ricardo's Book of Vengeance challenge. You did it in 15 seconds. Oh no. Then, with trembling hands, he reached down to grab his Book of Vengeance, opened it, and began to write something down on the paper, slowly and deliberately, as though to make each stroke of pen count. Unfortunately, your audacity is terminal. I'll rip your jaws apart myself as punishment. Boys, make sure that this little band of thieves won't get away while I deal with this pipsqueak. What the hell is this asshole talking about? Hey, Zilu. Oh, no. By the way, he literally stopped his music for the insult. Actually, I don't care. Stop me if you can. Effective immediately, the punishment for all involved parties and bystanders at the site of your crimes shall be complete and total extermination. I think we can slip away unnoticed in this mess. I don't think we've got much of a chance here. I admire the ability to be able to write cleanly while holding a book suspended from my hand. Yeah, that is difficult. People do that in, like, fiction, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that in real life. Holding a book while writing in it. Ricardo practically rocketed towards where Zilu and Shi Yuhua were standing in a burst of speed. But his henchmen had already begun to slowly surround us as he ordered. Ready your weapons, everyone. Payback time for what happened at the Great Lake. Let's do this. Besides, I've got a score to settle with that son of a bitch. Alright. We didn't even go to the next node. It's just more combat. Okay. And yeah, we've still got... Okay, huge. And do that, I guess, yeah. Oh wait, no. Do that, yeah. Guess I think Ishmael might be a bit mad. That clears less than 15 turns, by the way. Good luck. Oh god.
짐승들의 재갈을 풀겠다.
내 뒤로.
Oh yeah, check their levels. Oh. For the levels. Level 40. That's crazy. That's, oh my god. They didn't level up at all. That's really funny. Do I have to do that?
마법의 삐삐님이 전해주는
Oh, wait.
지령의 해석이 조금
Hit a target with ego. I do! Yes! Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, it's already, I forgot, the fight already continued, didn't it? Yeah, just get rid of that guy's defensive, I guess.
언제까지 버티나 보자고. 몸소 보여주지.
Freckles wrong enemy. Ah! I failed my prescript, oh god.
어떻게 대관원을
내 뒤로.
숙청해왔는지.
사정없이 몰아칠 테니.
차! 야!
Explain your chat filter? What? Did YouTube filter you out? That's not my chat filter, that's YouTube's chat filter. I've got no control over it. Who's the marked one? It's you. There it is. I can barely see it. There we go.
짐승들의 재갈을 풀겠다.
So gotta say your team scares me a little bit.
운명적인 죽음일세.
Whatever goes, team. I mean,
내
I
뒤로.
think I'm just unlucky with my pulls. I don't have enough 3-star guys to like make a competent, like specifically built team. I just have all of my 3-star guys. Well, I guess I have more 3-star guys now. So I have like more team comp than I used to, but I still don't have like enough to make like a full bleed team, you know, or a full like Heishu team, you know? Like I don't have enough to make a comprehensive team. You have 2 sinking, 2 rupture, 1 tremor, yeah. I mean, Ishmael is here just because she's like kind of strong, so I use her a lot. But the 2 sinking, 2 rupture, I have like more more cohesion in my team, you know, than I used to. Because before it used to be like Wild Hunt Heathcliff, Enclair Gregor, or Firefist Gregor, Vi Ishmael, Rose Spanner Roach. Yeah, it was all over the place. There was an explosive noise from a distance, and moments later, Ricardo landed before us with a boom. I hear the Heishu of the East were a tough bunch, but that lady was something else. Dang. Why'd a woman like that suddenly split from a fight? Not my problem, I guess. He's getting written down the book, too. Dang. Time to take care of what I really came here for. Get ready for a beatdown, coupon thieves. Oh, God. Hey, Ricardo. What's Ricardo's level? Oh, my God. He's at, like, half health, and he's level 60. We can handle you, actually. We are level 55 max. Like, Dawn is, like, 5 levels below you, and we've got a bunch of us. I think we can handle this. And our SP is higher, so we win. Werner. Have you always been here? So I've also noticed that we don't have enough people. So I think instead of doing that, we do this, because you're going to hit harder. Never mind. Hold on. Instead of doing this, we do this? No? We have to do this. Maybe we just do this, yeah. Okay. Who are you attacking? Of course you're attacking Dawn. Okay. Okay, maybe we just let him hit us. Okay. How much damage is it going to do? Not terrible. Ricardo still is very high for a level 60, by the way. Okay. Scanner's still nasty. Yeah. I mean, we beat him before, and now our team is stronger. So I feel like I'm just going to win this fight, right? Ego moment, I think? True. I forgot about ego, actually. Only favored, though. God. All right. And then it still frees that up. Okay, wait. You can do that. Okay. But that's no, wait. Okay, wait. It still doesn't work. Wait. This me? There we go. Okay. Because you're going to do less damage. We have Zwei Ishmael? Yeah. Oh, yeah. We beat him before with Zwei Ishmael, actually. Isn't that how we did it? Oh, God. But it's because she couldn't die. What would be funny is going back to the first Ricardo fight with maxed out IDs. Okay, I think we're good. Probably. I hope.
예측할 수 없게.
Oh no. Paralyze. Okay, he's just winning all of the clashes. That's cool.
회풍.
Okay.
탑봉창.
Oh my god. We're just losing clashes left and right. Okay. That's awesome. I love luck. Oh no. That's bad. Shoot. You can do that. Okay. Huge. Bro, why are we terrible? What's going on? They're not that high. Like, you're level 50. We have more SP than you, and we are slightly higher level. Or not all of us are higher. We're at the same level as you. The strategy normally is to stagger Ricardo before he uses the mass attack. Oh. Well, we lost every clash, so like we just couldn't do that. I guess we just do that. And then, yeah, this will win, probably. Smart enemy placing? With the middle, you get jumped.
내 뒤.
Nice. That's gonna be huge because that means we have more to clash with. Okay. Huge.
이 수많은 소원들 중 그대가 이루고 싶은 소원은 무엇인가?
Huge. Ow! Unbreakable coins. No counter, actually. No, that wasn't a counter. That was an unbreakable coin. Okay. Dang.
그 뜻을 해금하겠네.
Clear. Let's go. You were that close to being countered, like, earlier. Or to being staggered earlier. What the heck? We got 2 counters now? Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh! So this is bad. Oh, no. What the heck? That's only favored. Why are you guys so strong? Stop being so strong. I guess you're at max SP now. Okay. That's bad. I just want my Ricardo Heathcliff ID. That would be funny. Okay. Shoot. 1 speed. Okay. This might suck a lot. We might just have to use, like, a ton of stuff. What the heck? Is it backseating if I tell something about Dawn's kid or not? That's fine. I've had Dawn for enough time. I'm quite certain that won't work. What won't work? I don't even know. Huh. I don't think counters can be offset. I know. Can we just do unopposed before he attacks? Let's just do a bunch of unopposed before he attacks. I think that's the play. We can ignore the prescript, right? Actually, hold on, do that. And do that. I think that's what we've got to do. We've just got to stagger him, right? Counters activate even if you just hit him, yeah. We gotta do that, right? Because he has 3 speeds, so we'll get these attacks in first. No, if I do that. If I have everyone attack this, right? We'll ignore you for now, because you don't do you're not crazy. You might stagger Ryoshi, though. Okay, well, dang. Pick a stagger threshold. I think it's really close. Yeah. It's pretty though that he also has like 2,000 HP right now. So that's like out of 4,000 HP. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know if we can do that, but time for another vendetta. Click on it to see the exact number. That's like 200 damage that we've got to deal. I think we can do that. Let's go.
위험인물 발견.
친히 목을 떨고 주마. 뭐
Oh no, he's at 1 HP.
너를 꼭 살린다.
What do you mean?
내 뒤로.
We're not dealing enough damage. Oh my god. Bro, are you serious? We deal like no damage to him.
연기를 생각하라.
최선을 다해.
Everyone died except. Oh my god.
걸어야만.
듀라니아, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
Okay. Huh. Oh my god. We're still in it. We still got our IDs. They're just slightly weaker, so they'll clash even worse. That's awesome. Okay. And of course, Sinclair save us.
목을 내놓고 있도록. 응? 죽어도
Oh.
다시 그 오물을
If we can get you out of the way, I think we'll be fine. My manager will press win rate. No.
최선의 방어를.
That's the stagger. Okay, huge. Rip Wild Hunt? Yeah, it's
모든
gonna
걸
happen definitely.
받아들일 순 없었어.
Okay. 22 damage. Not terrible, but not bad. Or not good, whatever, I don't know. Okay. Faust is level 20 something. Okay, you're not gonna flash, you are just going to deal damage. Man, everything is hopeless. Oh no. Why? What? What are you talking about? Why are you suddenly, like, insane? What? Stop that. Who are you? I wish I could see how much fuel Gregor had, because...
전투 중이니까
No, wrong-
짧게
not-
부탁드리죠. 전투 중이니까
That's not who
짧게
I'm clicking on.
부탁드리죠.
There we go.
이야기는 패장 후에
Zero fuel. Good. Okay.
마주하지.
Doesn't work anyway. Just use this. Yeah. Neutral? Sure. Go ahead. Why not?
가자.
We're not going to kill this guy. We are just not going to do that. Okay. Dude, this is so dumb. This is actually so stupid.
모든 걸
They're just
받아들일 순
winning
없었어.
even though we should be winning. Like, I'm getting favored and dominating and they're just blowing through it. I literally can't do anything against them. My manager refused to read. Is there something different about this fight? What? What do I need to read their passives again? Like, plus coin boost. Is the power of plus coins by effects count. Oh, so do we just go for Ricardo only? When it gets buffed, the longer the fight goes. Oh. So if okay, I should have just focused him and then Ricardo maybe. Oh, you've got 3. That's why you were clashing so poorly. That's why. Okay. That makes more sense. But still, God. So just kill this guy. Unopposed. Great. Okay. Okay, this is like, this is so hopeless. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do here.
가자.
Okay, we staggered Werner, actually. This guy's dead, I think.
어디서 내 방어를?
자, 야, 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 야,
Oh man,
평등함이
you just killed Faust. Okay.
왔을 뿐이다.
Oh, Mersault's here. We're screwed, actually. Okay, shoot. Oh, we lost. This is it. This is the fight. That's the end of the fight. How is Ricardo so much stronger than us? He is like 10 level, like he's 5 levels more than our highest person. Gain some others. Just do the unopposed, I guess. I don't know. We're not winning this, I don't think. Oh yeah, no, we literally cannot win this. That's just going to kill us. We can't even clash with it. It's over. You don't underestimate the middle, yeah. I didn't steal his hair coupons. That was Heathcliff. I'm gonna say it, chat. The middle's rulebook for who gets written in the book is really stupid. Anyone who survives, just attack Ricardo, I guess. I don't know.
불길 속으로. 천원. 자야. 자. 만나러 가는 것. 야.
The fact that it took all that to kill Ishmael is crazy.
이럴 줄 알았으면 한탕 좀 제대로 해.
Oh my god.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
That's not who I targeted, by the way.
자.
How are we alive? How is it? How are you not dead? I literally targeted you with an... why did it switch the targeting? That happens sometimes, where people just attack the wrong person for no reason. How did base Mersault at level 21 survive that attack, by the way? Neutral? Favored? Kill that guy. How? Hold on. Excuse me. An ego, I guess. I don't know. I swear to God. Okay. Bro, Yisung, what's going on? Okay, bye.
굴레를 뻗는
모든 업은 다시 돌아와 네 머리 위에 내려질 것이다.
This fight is really stupid. 0 damage. one damage. Oh my god. How is this happening? Hold on. Just... maybe we win, chat. Maybe there's a threshold. Maybe there's a threshold to his, like... to it, like, to the point where it gets to another cutscene soon. Right? Maybe. Maybe we can get to that threshold.
명령대로 하겠습니다.
Just, like, attack him. Oh. Oh, man. What? What do you mean? What do you mean victory? Huh? I think he bled out? He was at over 1,000 HP. What do you mean? Huh? He died to bleed. I don't have bleed on my team. Scripted? What? Enclair has bleed. Enclair does not do enough bleed for where that matters. Be Faust? Maybe. But still, he had over 1,000 HP left. He still wasn't even staggered for his second time. We didn't do half of his health. It was burn? That is like status effects literally physically could not kill him if you combined every status effect in the game on him. Well, maybe, but I don't know. Like I have never feasibly done that amount of damage with status effects. That is impossible. It was 3 burn damage. There was a threshold. Okay, wait, I was right then. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's awesome. I will take the win. We beat him. Very... Oh my god, it was very close, but we beat him. What the heck? This was like a... Canon Ricardo fight. Everyone dies, but like one hit finishes the fight. Jeez. Wait! A shout cuts across the battlefield just as the sudden appearance of Ricardo is making things incredibly more difficult for us. Huh? Didn't that guy split? What's he doing here? Laughing his butt off. Finally lost the plot, eh? Failed plan after failed plan takes a toll, I suppose. Oh, maybe that was too much. But I mean, how could I not laugh, right? When after all that, everything comes together perfectly according to my plan. You hear this too, don't you? The sound of the city. The sound of the back streets, the sound of the city. Oh. Reminder that the Indigo Elder made him retreat. He took a whole hit from a color and came back stronger. Dang. Do you hear the sound of crashing waves? What? Waves? When the sound of battle came to a stop with Shi Yikua's sudden shout, we all suddenly began to notice a low crawling sound of omen that had been swirling under the commotion. You technically only get 10 turns on Ricardo Max. Oh? Oh, so I just survived. Okay. It wasn't a damage threshold? Okay. I don't know how it works. I gotta look into that. Something's melting, regurgitating, or perhaps boiling over. If not, it's seeping, it's siphoning. It's a trace that was at once living and dead. Crashing and breaking, devoid of any recognizable stops. The lines between where it begins and ends blurred. Yes, like waves. Is the room finally melting? Current time is 0321 hours? What? And it's too late. The night in the back streets. We've never been outside the bus at this hour, have we? It was past 4 in the morning when we briefly set foot in the outskirts. No, no, we have. This would be our second time. Though it must be noted that the time of day was not a matter of concern then, as we were in the outskirts. Need help using Manager Dawn? I cannot help you with that. Maybe chat can. I need water, my god. They're finally getting all swept away like trash. Are you safe? Oh, how I've waited for this moment. What's he on about? You can't possibly be thinking that the sweepers will somehow break the taboo to help you. Still missing the point, botched purple dye job. Zilu, let us leave to the promised location. Huh? Did he actually scamper all the way here just to gloat at us and run away? Indeed, Shi Yuha gloated to us with a confident boast as though he was finally ready to face us, only to turn tail with an unmistakable look of relief. I don't get it. Does he actually believe that the sweepers will help him? Faust! Oh, okay. Maybe it wasn't that this room is melting, and maybe that they didn't make it... Like, they own the building and they didn't make it, like, actually be property, you know? Like, be considered property, so they're gonna just sweep through it. Indeed, sweepers do not invade residential areas. However, what if where we're standing isn't actually a residential area? What are you talking about? Look at this. Look, this place has got walls, beds, bedding, and I guess the walls felt weirdly mushy and melty. It wasn't just Roger who realized what's going on. The other sinners all began to look around in confusion as well. The walls of the Keshan had all but melted away, leaving nothing behind. As though the place we slept the night in was but a house in a painting. Our realization came too late, as the wavelength noise from earlier had already encroached right up to where we were. And unlike the other times, when they'd simply parked around the bus, they were cutting straight into the remnants of our lodging. Oh god, it's sweeping time, chat. 33333. 45124111 5552322222200. I'm not reading that anymore. Okay. Oh, what's going on? Why? There. This is ridiculous. Sweepers, how dare they break the taboo so brazenly? Yeah, looks like I'll be facing the waves tonight. Why do you sound excited about this? I mean, we've got to... Let's make some things clear. It's clear that if we do nothing but stand around, they'll sweep us all away. Oh, they look different. Do they look different in each area, maybe? But we have to make our stand here. Oh, God. That was a lot of sweepers. Like, that was like an actual wave of sweepers. My God.
만족스러운 얼굴은 아니군. 나도 알고 있다.
All right.
썩 좋은 결과는 아니니까.
Night in the back
난
streets.
돈은 안 받는다. 대신 다음에 그날이
This
온다면
costs nodes. What? Is this gonna be? Oh no. Okay. Let's go. Not nodes, modules. Let's go.
우티오컷이
Oh my God. This is crazy. Oh, Shichin's here. Oh, this is gonna suck, isn't it? They don't have much health. Okay.
기꺼이
거둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지.
I think we've got this.
몸소 보여주지. 고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
필연적 절대적
Okay, Gregor. Really?
대검 방어
In the background, things not attacking us. Are they stupid? Yeah. Oh no. That's not good, is it?
언제까지 버티나 보자고. 심지어 밝혀주마.
Oh god, yeah, they have persistence,
내
don't they?
뒤에.
Oh man. Forgot about that.
그래. 흔들렸군. 으ත්!
Yeah.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
I feel like our clashing power is getting worse as our SP goes up.
회풍.
무쳐 잠들어.
More confident I saw that.
답공창.
Oh my god, we can't even see anything because of how many sweepers there are, jeez.
몸소 보여주지. 어떻게 대관원을 숙청해 왔는지.
결정, 해금, 초월. 지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
We got this, chat. Okay, our SP is finally good. What's your current prescript?
기다려 주시게. 마법의 삐삐님이
Sorry,
전해주는
with
지령의
Mark's skill of prescript
해석이
right now.
조금
Get on your horse.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
Oh, hey, Shijun. I forgot you were here. Okay. Oh, she's dead. Okay.
답공창.
Actually, just an anchor. That's crazy. You're just feeding the enemy.
넌 풀을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
회풍.
I thought that said 1 HP. That's 11. Okay.
주라니야.
Oh man, there are a lot of them, aren't there? That makes sense. They are sweepers. What's your prescript?
기다려 주시게. 마법의 삐삐님이 전해주는
Hit the target,
지령의
alright.
해석이 조금
Your prescript is just hit them, please.
기꺼이.
I think we're starting to gain the advantage, though.
회풍.
목을 떨궈주마.
대검 방어.
미래를 과거와 같이
All right. Oh no. Next wave. Bro, the building is just gone. We have so many attacks. Oh my god. What the heck? Gregor, refuel, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, you win that.
기꺼이.
Heathcliff, get confident, please. Get a killing blow for once. Oh my god. We just cut away from Dula. That's funny. Huge one shot. Oh, there it is. Okay.
회풍.
Okay. Oh my god. Reagan,
괜찮아.
get a hold of yourself, please.
무쳐 잠들어.
Okay, we've got 3 coffin. Huge. We just need one more. Oh, do they have unbreakable coins? Oh no. That sucks actually a lot. We don't have Faust with us.
대검 방어. 자. 핫. 하. 예. 최선의
I really
방어를.
need a good Faust ID, don't I? They're getting unopposed attacks on us. That's not good.
탑봉창.
Oh god. Sweepers are 10 times stronger than the ones in Runa just from having unbreakable coins? Yeah. God. Bro, you're not gonna die? Okay. Oh, unopposed. Okay, unopposed on Ishmael is actually good because she has extra defense. If you're gonna hit anyone, you might as well make it her.
거둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지.
Nice. Huge.
자,
Sweepers are by the head's definition human, so imagine if a sweeper distorted. Oh god.
대응 완료.
태풍. 대검 방어. 지발리에 의뢰했다면
직접
Okay.
나서도록 할까?
I think that we do, in fact, win this, though. Why do you have even the option for a hopeless attack? Oh, God. Let's go.
언제까지 버텨보자고. 직접 발견. 속에서 목을 떨궈주마.
Also, is Ricardo going to be a problem?
내 뒤로.
Maybe. Oh, imagine at the end of this we fight Ricardo again.
뭐
사라지지 않았을 텐데.
더러지 같은 놈들.
내가 너를 꼭 살린다.
I heard it's been a while since popped in my live stream
탑봉창.
homepage of live streaming with the story behind the PNG tuber thing. I commissioned it. Should be linked in the description for the credit if you want to check them out.
찾지 못하리.
I don't know. I've just wanted to get a like a VTuber slash PNG tuber model for a while, so I just commissioned one. Pretty cool. This works, right? Oh, you're not even. It's unopposed, yeah. Bro, Honglu, you have not been very good recently. You're supposed to be like my best person, right?
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
Also, Don immediately targeting the one that's not a target. That's awesome. Good job, Don.
태풍.
거둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지.
10 Coffin Requiem. Oh my god.
그대 흔들렸군.
Cool.
불타버렸나?
No. Wave 2 complete. Wave 3 incoming. Oh god. The battle was long and grueling. Even Ricardo and his henchmen appeared visibly exhausted after the second wave. Bro, we messed up. We never should have put you through this trouble in the first place. Don't worry about it, kid. You've taken a brother who came all the way from the south and guided him safely through the labyrinth that is H-Corp. I'd say you've done more than enough. No one could have expected that we'd be fighting the sweepers of all things. If we're able to withstand the sweepers, enemies that could give the middle trouble, practice makes perfect and perfection makes an expert, huh? I guess Honglu wasn't too off the mark. Man, we would have been we would have been long swept away by the Horde if we were still new at this. Ishmael, who was taking this brief downtime to check the sharpness of her harpoon, was right. We've been through something like this before, fighting against the endless horde of enemies, long battles of attrition. It wasn't new. And that very experience was definitely an edge we had against these enemies. Of course. Phew. Can we even handle the third wave at this rate? There's no choice but to withstand it. Nothing was certain just yet. We still had the third wave to survive. I'll carry out your sentences as soon as we survive the third wave. Oh god. Even when we're all basically in the same boat, that guy just can't help but have it out for us, huh? Is there any way to, like, get back in the middle's good graces? Because, like, I would like to do that. Why would I ever... Third wave begins, and with it, the buildings suddenly begin to shift violently. Yes, the middle remembers, oh. Well, hold on, what's going on? The buildings are shifting. What's happening? I remember asking all you guys to read the damn pamphlets. Buildings inside H-Corp shift every once in a while. I didn't know it would be like this, but still. Fortunately, it doesn't seem that the building we're in is shifting by much, Executive Manager. As soon as Otis finished, an errant building suddenly jutted violently from the ground, rising in a diagonal burst, and struck Ricardo square in the chest, sending him blasting off into the skyline. Damn you, mark my words, this is going to be in the books. Oh god. What did we do? I guess running away. Team Middle's blasting off again. Ricardo wasn't the only one that got practically punched by a building. Henchmen of the middle who had formed a defensive square to withstand the waves were blasting off in all directions. God. Maybe they were falling? I wasn't sure anymore. What's happening? Movement of the buildings has significantly reduced the enemy population in this area, Dante. This is an opportunity. We gotta get inside. Now that those irritating bastards are off our backs, I think it's definitely more doable now. I can feel the spirit rising among the sinners. Come on, let's do this. We've got this kind of fight. We've done this kind of fight 1,000 times. All right, let's go. Man, when I was first told about the sweepers, I did not imagine there was this many. I thought they were like a slow group that like slowly went through the city and like killed everything in their path, you know? I didn't realize it was just immediate death to everything standing in their way. Oh my god. Okay. We've got this. Oh god. We need Faust.
언제까지 버티나 보자고. 계속해봐. 이 폭풍이 찾아들 때까지.
태풍,
Bro, what?
대검 방어.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
My god. Bro, Heathcliff got staggered. What the heck?
기꺼이.
They are just chipping away at us. Awful. God, unbreakable coins as a game mechanic do kind of suck, don't they? Like, you can do as good as you want, but like, if they have an unbreakable coin, they will hit you.
몸소 보여주지.
Like, it's just a completely uncounterable thing. So I guess if it's scripted properly, it makes sense, I guess. I don't know.
최선의 방어를. 대검의 머리가
Through the
좁아지지 않아.
persistence. Oh my god.
태풍,
Unbreakables mean that the game needs more strategy, and I don't mind that. I guess, yeah.
운명적인 죽음일세.
Yeah, no, you're right. It is actually better to have a thing where it's like, what to call it, where you need to like designate who takes the hit and like how you can deal with it, I guess.
해금하겠네.
I don't know, my Ruina brain has me used to be taking damage, so red coins were an inevitability to me. I see, yeah. Yeah, no, the more I think about it, actually, it is actually just a decent game mechanic still. Struggling, oh my god. Good on that though, okay.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
대검 방어.
거둘 수 없다면 직접.
But we can't even see what's happening, it's crazy.
내 뒤.
자.
목을 떨궈주마.
Alright.
주라디야, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
Oh, we're starting to run out of like strong moves, aren't we?
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
I think we're close to killing them though.
불타버렸나?
Also remember, canonically this is happening while they are protecting Dante, yeah.
운명적인 죽음일세.
Which is crazy. How are they doing that?
최선의 방어를.
Like normally it makes sense that Dante can just like stand off to the side a little bit while they're like getting their attention, but there are too many things happening for them to get all of their attention. You know? I guess if it's like a wave, maybe like the wave is going through here and Dante's like back here, so they're just like stopping the part of it that would hit Dante. Survived! Yeah. Was that the last of them? Current time is 4:24. About 10 minutes until the night in the back street ends, but we can relax now given that we survived the third wave. Buildings are also no longer shifting. Stability has been restored. We did it, Executive Manager. Bloody hell, finally. Sinners all collapsed to the ground from exhaustion. There's a caisson here, but it's gone now, despite the fact that we haven't moved at all from our initial positions. There wasn't even a trace of it having been there. We realized that we'd been relocated to on top of a roof, as though we had all just awakened from a dream of sleeping in a building that never even existed. That was one hell of a battle, man. I thought I was done for. This is killing me. I don't know if we could have survived that if that hair-obsessed loon wasn't there to draw some of them away. I guess we've got something to thank him for. So that's what they got. That's all they've gotten head-on battle. Art thou acquainted with these foes, young Ryoshu? OFC, I've heard of them. I would say of course, but oh, of fucking course, maybe? Their scent of blood twas faint, but it cannot be, no. It would be best not to linger over long on this thought. Why not dig deeper? Letting ephemeral inspiration slip through your fingers is the death of creativity. I said I won't linger on it. Don't rush me. Whatever. How uninspiring. Guys, now's not the time to bicker. Ryoshu and Don Quixote's words were indeed unnerving, but we'd have plenty of time to discuss that once we returned to the bus. If we can return in one piece. Oh my god. I'll be frank, that was impressive. Thought for sure you'd have been long swept away by now. Dude, shut up. Yihua must have been waiting somewhere nearby to watch us die, because it didn't take long for him to reappear before us. Perhaps they agreed upon a new deal while we were fending off the waves of sweepers. The Mao branch and Zilu were approaching us in an intimidating gait that contrasted with their earlier passivity. He needs to shut up with that joke, he does. Damn it. Executive Manager, we've had too many high-risk, high-fatigue battles in succession. I hate to offer such disloyal advice, but it may be wise to avoid this battle at all costs. That don't seem like an option to me. I look around. Most of the sinners were either dead, trampled, and chopped to small, unrecognizable pieces. They were barely holding on at best. I can bring them back, I always do. But when they've completely surrounded us, I don't know if I can bring them back in time to protect me. They might just cut the sinners down as soon as they get back up. Well, this was well within my predictions. I can simply finish off anyone that hasn't been swept away. Dude, I hate you. I hate you. Shut up. I really wish Ricardo killed you. Why didn't Ricardo kill you? You were, like, right in front of him. Like, he totally, like, he was in jaw-breaking distance. Like... Now, a stage is set for my ascension. For the next 10 minutes, no sweepers, let alone anyone, is coming here. You know why? Because who in their right mind would leave their homes when the night in the back streets is still ongoing? Are you gonna replay for the X conditions? I don't know, maybe. It looks like even that annoying idiot from the middle has been taken care of, too, somehow. I hate you. How much of this was your plan? How much, you ask? The whole thing, of course. Yeah, definitely. All the way back to the construction site that blocked your path. The one who deceived that unscrupulous fool of your company. It was me. The one who put the pitiful Qingtao, who doesn't even have a family name, with you. It was me. The one who contracted the Triax office to challenge you for a duel. It was me. And guess who it was that relayed your real-time location to all kinds of forces in the district? Yes, it was me. My god. And this trashy lodging without a residual permit, all devised by none other than yours truly using Q-Corp's technology. I see. Oh, yeah, you're alive, hey. Haha! Oh, it's so good. It was so good, wasn't it? What a perfect strategy. What did I think? Aren't I? What did you think? Aren't I great? Aren't I so utterly clever? This is exactly why I deserve to be the next family higher up. Folly to speak those words. An unfamiliar voice echoed from the dark. There was neither animosity nor hospitality, only utter sincerity and nothing else. The speaker approached us, walking under a narrow ray of moonlight that shone between the shifted buildings. Is this the guy that Lord Honglu is based off of? Oh. In his hand was a decapitated head illuminated by a pale light. Blood dripples from the severed neck, and the wide-open eyes remain frozen in its final moments filled with utter terror. He walks towards us in step with the drip of the blood. Yeah. Can't be. Jia Chu? I knew Yihua was working with someone. It was him. What do you have Qingtao's head? Dang. I brought back the wayward pet to his master, that it may once again be leashed. There's a serpent, my lord. Leave it, we needn't shoo it away. What? You were loaned the Heishi pack so that you may simply get in their way, no more. I see. Was there a sudden change of heart once you held the leash in your hands that to return to the Shi family's side would be to your benefit? No, you knew everything all along. What I must ask is everything to you. Your vision is too limited for my lord's wisdom to comprehend. The wise fails to peer through the narrow-sighted eyes of the fool. Mispronounced Heishu, by the way. Thank you. Am I mispronouncing Heishu? Heishu? Heisho? He's so dead. Yeah, probably. Indeed, it could be said that we do know everything. Is he dying? Don't kill me, please. Please don't kill me. Dang. I will share with you my most guarded secrets at the Shi family at right, the 10 blades of the east. Yes, the thumb. But Shi Yihua could speak no more. For a serpentine blade struck from the umbra and separated his head from his torso with ease. Dang. Little Yihua, have I not warned you time and again to guard your tongue against the creeping desperation? Speak no more, bro, is not Philip. I believe that we have gathered the intelligence we had hoped to collect, my lord. You needn't pursue the serpent, Zilu. His voice boomed as he commanded those who appeared to be his officers. The tall, built man took a ponderous step from the shadows and stood before us. With an enigmatic expression, he wordlessly looked at Yihua's decapitated head, now lying on the ground, then at us. It was as though he was gazing upon the clouds or blades of grass. I shall take them with me. He picked up Yihua's decapitated head before gesturing at his officer with a nod. Ah, here it is, my lord. Wrap their heads with stasis wraps and decomposition won't set in anytime soon. And those with bandages, he begins to wrap them up in a practiced motion. He does not pay us any heed as though we were not even worth the attention. Return to me once you are finished here. Yes, my lord. Hold on, you can't just show up out of nowhere and... He did not reply, his eyes gazing yet reflecting nothing but hollow emptiness. And just as he had emerged from the darkness, he vanished into the shadows, carrying 2 decapitated heads. Well, that worked out to our benefit. My god.
나를 계속 고용해라. 봉헌의 여러 협객 중 내가 별나게
Oh,
보일
it's
수
just a
있겠지.
story note. Oh god, okay.
하지만 그 후엔 흑수들보다도 뛰어나다는 걸
Yoshu,
알게 될
please stop
거다.
talking.
그때는
Yoshu, please.
너와 나의 목적이
Why does
이루어질
everyone
후다.
talk so much when I win? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. One moment. Hi, chat. I'm back. What's up? Let's continue. Alliance. Dot 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 dot. Things weren't looking any better. Could instinctively tell that they were different from anyone or anything we'd faced in Hongyuan so far. I don't suppose our lord left them alive only for us to slay them. And perhaps it would be apt that I introduce myself, as it is common courtesy to do so. Call me... Zigong? I don't know how to pronounce that, oh god. I'm but a humble servant, a humble student of my Lord Master... Chu's teachings. God, I'm bad at pronunciation. Oh god. My Lord Master Chu, somehow I was reminded of the discussion Qingtao refused to finish. For when far one comes betwixt the burnt doors shall a star fall astray. As for the song, it's a song that's become rather popular in the backstreets in the recent months. This is not the place to discuss such matters. I will share the tale in a more appropriate setting later, should we come across it. The name's Dante, I'm their manager. I decided to speak up, struggling through the pressure. God, better get used to pronouncing Chinese names as one of the aggressively Chinese Kanto. God, we're in a very, very Chinese era of Limbus Company. I instinctively knew that we had to find out as much as we could about the man from earlier. They introduced themselves as Manager Dante. I see, your candidness is appreciated. Zilu, withdraw the Mao. It seems that we need not contend with them at the moment. Very well. Missed Jachu's introduction, yeah. It seemed that they had the very same thought about us. Now, it is sufficient proof of our intent to engage in a brief... Or is that sufficient proof of our intent to engage in a brief discourse? To discuss some matters with you to mark a courtly ending to this encounter should be of benefit to us for the prospects of our future, so ask away, as they say. So... That's when Jia Shichun stepped forward after having retreated from the domineering presence. So that's what those suspicious songs I heard in the backstreets were about. It's about you guys, wasn't it? So are those lyrics true? Ah, so that is what you wish to know. Shichun of the Jia family. It is said that you possess talent in rhetoric, yet walk a path beclouded by concern and anxiety. Truly, your insignificance preludes your part in greatness. Gah. Wait, don't speak for me. I would have been first to say anything if I thought she was wrong. Yes, my lady. Yihua, you're the one who sent him after us, right? Close, yet not exact. He was an agent of the Shi family, sent to spy on my lord's doings. I love, Zhigong. All she does is talk shit for no reason. Am I pronouncing that name correctly? Like, Zigong? I'm not pronouncing that name correctly, am I? I don't know what Z sounds like. Is it just Z? Like Zigong? Like, is that... Close enough? Okay. We had bestowed him control of a Heishu pack, for we had found his conduct shallow and saw a means of learning more of the Shi family's machinations. Yet it seems that once granted power, the boy mistook himself for a man with the wherewithal to represent the Shi family. So you used him. Just as he sought to use us. Though he was quite shallow in his strategy compared to our own. So what now? I don't think you're looking to kill us, right? Now, nothing. Do whatever it is you had sought to accomplish here. You're letting two of your master's rivals go just like that? What a strange thing to say. Look around as I might. I fail to see any rivals here. Then... why did you order Yihua to attack us? As you said yourself, we're not even your rivals. The manager inquires why you commanded Yihua to carry out this assault against Limbus Company. They fear, yet they seek to gain understanding through that fear. Yet they remain wanting in a certain perspicacity. Yes. My lord has always said that my lord has always said that if one learns not from a plight, then no discourse with them shall bear fruit. Instead of giving me a straight answer, Zigong left me with only a puzzling comment before she brushed past us. I have given you courtesy enough. This is a good time for us to depart. Now, do stay nicely within your borders as you have remained there thus far. I would greatly despise an odd splash of ink marring the great painting. With that, Zigong walked into the shadow cast beneath the forest of buildings. Zilu and the countless Heishus that had surrounded us, I can't read today, chat, also disappeared with them. Finally. Looked around just in time to see Otis collapse while the rest of the sinners lay dead or barely clinging to life. There was Jashichun, who had collapsed onto the floor as well, and Wei, who was tending to her wounds. And me, who somehow survived through all that without getting decapitated. And the night that puts us through multiple brushes with death came to an end. The day breaks. All right. Oh my god. Yeah, and that's pretty much everything that happened. That Big Brother... Chu? Yeah, Chu. I see. Once the day broke, we decided to take a quick walk outside to recover a little from the exhaustion of the night. Oh, was Honglu dead, I guess? It was also to decide our course of action from here on, and we also had to decide if we wanted to travel with Jia Shichun, with whom we shared our destination. Hello? Did you forget how to make a concerned face or something? How are you maintaining that irritating poker face through this whole conversation? Of course not. Classic Jia family secrecy, huh? Always hiding something, and I bet you are too. If you are, you better spit it out now. I don't have the time to casually stroll about with my to-be enemy. Shichun, as I have always said, the seat of the family hierarchy is of no... Fine, even if you're lying, I do know that you aren't prepared. You haven't prepared anything for your assignment anyway. Changing the subject. Jia Shichun, who was chatting with Honglu, methodically slowed down enough to walk right next to me as though she was executing steps of a plan. You lead my brother's faction, don't you? About what I wanted to talk to you about earlier. I guess so, for now, I guess. Earlier? Oh, this is about our conversation back at the Kesson. Brother, translations, please. Of course, Dante is unquestionably our manager. Great, let me make a proposal then. Come to my faction for a duration of the family hierarchy evaluations. Help me out. What? It's, can we do that? Can we do that? Why not? You guys managed to stall even the sweepers. That means you command a formidable force. Besides, you're heading to the family mansion anyway, aren't you? Just don't know what to do once you get there. And as for the competition, well, my brother doesn't care about the whole thing anyway. So why don't you join me? Help me become a family hierarch. I'm not like our other older siblings. I always pay my debts, whether that's for a favor or for a grudge. If you can't trust me, I'm happy to make a written. Can we do that, Faust? Faust deems Jashichun's plan, her explanation of it at least, rather flawless. Having such an ally at the apex of a wing will be a great boon to Limbus Company as well. I guess so. And I don't see any reason to refuse her offer. Honglu, who's been listening to our conversation, boiled the discussion down to a clearer explanation and related to Jashichun. Perfect. It is said that formation of such alliances should come with a grand banquet to mark the occasion and cement the upcoming coalition. Banquet's on me. Once we get closer to the central zone, let's find a nice Keshan to discuss our future ventures together. Yo? You're Dante, right? Let's make this thing work. Let's. I was still bewildered by the turn of events, but Jashichun reached out for a handshake with such earnestness that I found myself almost drawn to shake her hand in return. Now that I think about it, this is the first time we've ever made ourselves an ally that wasn't specifically selected by the company, huh? Well, if that's the case, I really hope we can have at least one ally who doesn't meet a terrible end. Oh man. Don't say that. Why would you say that? Don't say that, Dante. What's wrong with you? After the banquet. Yeah, if Shichun dies, I'm actually going to be upset. God. We walked out of the Keshan to find the Mephistopheles waiting for us in the middle of the road. Wow, man, I never thought about it, but now that it's just standing like this in the middle of the street, it really stands out, doesn't it? This is your usual ride? Glad to see that you're all safe. Todd and Pilot walked out from the inside the bus. So did you guys take care of the business? I have some more pressing things to talk about. Listen well. Do you have any idea how much trouble your subordinate's little connection? Yes, Miss Faust already gave me a report. Yo, how's it going? Welcome. Pilot. Oh boy, yes ma'am. By the way, he's awkwardly stepping forward, he probably already got a hell of a talking to from Sod. Really mighty sorry about that, y'all. I have only ever been part of eradication missions, never in the espionage business, so... Pilot, what did I say about mixing excuses into an apology? Forget it, what I said. Real mighty sorry, for real. This Qingtao guy approached me and sweet-talked me into going along with the plan of his, with that plan of his. So I got too cocky, assuming I knew better than my seniors. I'm sorry too. I'm sorry too. I forgot he's still new to the business. Of course he'd be prone to making these mistakes. Looks like we'll both be writing letters to explain our failure together, huh? You're both getting disciplined for this. The disciplinary action is unlikely to be anything of significance. The LCB team came out unscathed, all things considered. However, it is likely that they will have to work for half a year without pay. Oh my god! What? I consider it a win if all we're getting is docked pay. Isn't that... How rich are you guys? You live in the city. That's a death sentence. What? I guess they might have like work lodgings or something like that. There's one thing I want to ask. Would you be interested in a custom design for your stream, like a 2D, 3D model? Sorry, I'm kind of broke right now. Yeah. And honestly, usually I usually reach out to anyone for commissions because a lot of scammers and stuff. Sorry about that. Next time, I do promise. Limbus Company has an insane amount of money they could afford 12 first-class warp train tickets. Yeah, true. And I guess a high-ranking member of their team would probably be guaranteed safety at least, right? Do you remember Limbus Company seems pretty chill with giving even their grunt employees a bunch of bullets? Yeah. What is Limbus Company? We still don't know that yet, do we? We still don't know who's in charge of Limbus. We just met like a few of the higher ups, but nobody like no like head. Watch it turn out to be like somebody like really important that we already know. Watch it be the library. This is the library. This feeds into my theory that Limbus Company is going to end with Limbus, like the Limbus team and the library team meeting up and taking down the head. That's my theory. My theory is that the head is going to fall in Limbus Company from the efforts of Limbus Company and the library. Because there are a few moments. Obviously, we know we can literally like go inside of a book from the library, so we have some connection to the library already. And there have been like multiple moments where it's like, oh yeah, Dante might be somebody important to the library. If Dante's Ayan, I wouldn't like that because I hate Ayan and I love Dante. But it would feed into the theory, which, so like, I don't know. We actually do know who's in charge of Limbus. John C. Limbus. That's true. Actually, you're right. That completely destroys my theory. Next time, I'm gonna get real good at this job. I'm gonna become someone who can actually provide good assistance to y'all. Sob. Dang. Didn't reveal who runs it, but it's a Canto 9 spoiler, yo. Oh yeah, don't talk about that then. Of course, Pilot, you really should. In fact, you will have no choice but to become a contributing member of the team when I'm done with you. Let's really get to it, huh? He's standing for company, yo. John Company Limbus, yes. It's related more to the books, not the other games. Oh. What is? Don't answer that. No one's dying or getting fired under my watch as long as I'm their manager. I'll make sure of that. Oh. Yeah. Oh, right. Almost forgot to tell you, Sod. It's real important business stuff. Going forward, we're gonna... Oh, yeah, I was gonna bring that up sooner or later. Well, we just got the orders from the LCA. Sod produced a small device from her pockets and began reading from it. Upon arrival at the central zone of H-Corp, the LCB will participate in the family hierarchy evaluation with a candidate. Oh. Well, it was all planned. All right. Pilot runs Limbus Company. That's true. I believe it. We were going to do that anyway. Or we were going to anyway. Now, this bus team's faction's gonna be my... The LCB will present the following sinner as their chosen candidate. What? Sinner number 6, Honglu. What? Finn. What? You can't do that. The hell? All of you are gonna make you throw up everything you just ate, you assholes. Dang, okay. Well, that sucks. I don't want to compete against Chichu. What? Just read Distortion Detective? I do need to read the books. I just don't, I never find the motivation to go and read stuff, you know? Oh, the next canto. All right, the Sundered Witnessing. That is probably going to have to be saved for next time, though, sadly.
점심밥은 무엇을 먹을 생각이요? 나는 로자 씨가 근사한 식당을 알아봤다 해서 엄청나게 기대 중이요.
I'm so disappointed we couldn't team up with Shichun, but I guess it wouldn't be fair to have an extra teammate for basically an entire canto. I mean, we've kind of had extra teammates before, right? I mean, we've had Shichun as a teammate for like a large portion of Kanto, right? Shichun's not actually like super strong, so like it's not terrible. And obviously, if they were to do that, they would balance for it. 3 thread? Whoa. That's crazy. 3 thread? Whoa. That's crazy. Ricardo again for the X conditions. I don't know if I want to do that right now. We'll be fine, probably. Right? Yeah. In fact, let's, I don't want to end the stream just yet. Let's do a Luxivation and level some people up. Why not? There we go.
길이 같으니 거들어주지.
Can't wait for Shisun to be his teammate just to lose all of her clashes anyway, yeah. Alright.
기꺼이.
후회 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
필연적 절대적.
Yeah, we will end after this though. I just wanna finish off and like level some people up, you know. And then the next Limbus stream will be Kanto 8. Huge. I'm gonna make a thumbnail for that.
기꺼이.
Fusion must feel so tough getting this in a billion blood beast, yeah. God. Hopefully you find the motivation to read them sometimes, yeah. What do you think of the interval, by the way? I loved it, yeah. I love, like, all of Limbus Company so far.
결정.
It is genuinely one of my favorite, like,
지령에게
stories currently.
불확실한 것은 없네.
Oh, I gotta block and then do that, yeah. Neutral? Yo, shoot, what is going on? You should block anyway, actually, yeah.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
그대 흔들려.
God, Index Dawn is crazy. What the heck?
회풍.
풍 속에서 찢어 놓아주마.
I only read Leviathan so far. I haven't read anything. I need to read something, and I just never do it. I have zero excuses, Chad. I just don't do it. That's gonna lose anyway, dang. Is that your prescript? No, it's not. Why are you doing that? Do that instead.
기꺼이.
You should read Distortion Detective before Canto 9, all I'm gonna say. Oh.
몸소 보여주지. 넌 푸름을
찢어 발견.
내 뒤로. 답공창. 대검 방어. 대검의 머리.
Good use of an S3. Based on what you said, I think you're really gonna like Canto 8 then? Oh. Okay, well, you're just not gonna get to the... No, don't do that. You're just not gonna get to the thing then, okay. Sure, we're just gonna win before you get there.
짐승들의 재갈을 풀겠다. 몸소 보여주지.
But I think it's a pretty short read, though it turns into from a webcomic to a web novel midway through. Oh.
어떻게 대관할 수
내 뒤로.
Oh, it's a web comic? I'm able to read that easily, even if it's short, yeah.
대응 완료.
Yeah, I've got the like ADHD reading debuff where if like something is like in a long line, like a long like paragraph, it like my brain just doesn't comprehend what I read. Like I can read it,
미래를
and then I'll just like
가다와
it'll just go one ear and out the other, you know, like like I could just not read sometimes when it's like that. It's awful.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게.
I really liked Hungry Pride by Canto 8, but the Canto itself is genuinely so good.
정작 이 정도
With
탕류의
some issues ahead of the
허덕이나.
previous ones, yo. You had issues with the artist, so it turned into a novel. Ah.
비용을 틔울 수도.
Oh, was it the same artist that like had like the controversy earlier, right?
공창력. 대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
Wasn't that one? Oh, a different artist. Dang. Project Moon has a lot of problems with the artists, I guess. Dang. It sucks.
또 한 줄 길을
Alright.
남겼군.
Let's just pump a few extra levels into somebody, I guess. Who we give it to? What Honglu, I guess? Actually, how many levels would it give to Faust? Not enough to matter. And I want to get a better Faust ID, I think. Faust is like decent, but like not good enough to be on like an elite team, you know? There you go. One more level for you until you're max level for now. Cool. I mean, the full Leviathan story is still like 20 chapters, but the first 10 are super short and in comic form. I see. Are you forgetting a certain Gregor ID? I am. I have forgotten, actually. Oh, wait, no, you meant Alan Gregor, didn't you? I forgot even more for that, yeah. I don't know, he's not my main focus right now because we do have a decent Gregor ID, and I want to focus on getting, like, a proper team comp down. And Alan Gregor is Tremor, right? So he would kind of, like, balance it even less. And he's Tremor and Bleed. Right now, I want to focus on Rupture, Poise, and, like, Sinking, maybe. Because that's my current, like, setup for a lot of guys. You do Sinking, right? Yeah, you do Sinking. You do Rupture and Poise. And then you also do Rupture and Poise, right? Yeah. So these two do Rupture and Poise. You do Sinking and Poise. You do Sinking. You do Tremor. You do Fire. Yeah. Okay. Okay, one piece of advice I have. You're going to need a good Mersault ID for this Canto, or at least borrow one. Oh. Okay. That sucks. Tremor Hemorrhage is seriously not it. There's an awful lot of poison in my burn seeds. If this is backseating, you're good. Giving little tips isn't really backseating. I'm mostly concerned with spoilers. Backseating is if you just, like, try and constantly insist on, like, a strategy, you know? Like, if you just give a tip every now and then, like, obviously, if you give, like, 100 tips constantly, even after I tell you to not do that, then you're in the wrong, but, like, if you just drop a tip every now and then, you're good. But, yeah, I think that is probably going to do it for this stream. Oh, wait. Hold on. More pass missions. Huge. Ego shards. Huge. How many ego shards do we have? It's not going to tell me here, is it? Inventory. There we go. We've got 15 choice boxes. And nowhere near enough. All right, wait. Gregor. We could shard into Gregor ID, but we don't really need a Gregor ID. Well, we can't currently, but we're getting close. Closer than the others. Okay. But, yeah, anyway. Thank you all for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow if you're on Twitch. I've got a link to my Discord server if anyone would like to join that. Link in description as well as my Twitch bio. I want to do more stuff on Discord. So join that if you want to, like, hang out and, like, do stuff in VCs occasionally if I ever decide to. I don't know. I every time I do it, it has to be, like, when somebody else does it. Because every time I do it, nobody joins. Probably because it's at a weird time because it's like, a lot of people are active when I stream. But, yeah. But, yeah, other than that, thank you all for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next stream.